Oh, beautiful President's Day here at CBE Office Solutions in Valencia. I'm going to this morning take a look at an application that potential client asked me to take to see how it would work on the Relay series. So what I have in front of me today at this demo location is the Relay 4500. Its architecture is a lot like the 2500 and 3500. There's different options. And this is the Relay 1000. What the application is this tiny insert envelope. So got like 6 by 3 inch, needs to go tucked into a letter, so when it's pulled out of this envelope, people won't miss it and be able to bring their reminder to bring their check to church. Tax season now, we all wish we probably gave more last year, right? So I'm going to go right ahead and show you why this might be a little bit of a challenge. This is a normal number 9 envelope. Number 9 envelopes are return envelopes. They're smaller than the outer envelope, which is number 10 envelope, you can see. So typically this number 9 envelope goes into the number 10, so that way you could have a business reply. They call them BREs, business reply envelopes. So this tiny offering envelope, which you can put a big offering in, this is a tiny envelope, is now going to be inserted. I've adjusted this really easily to match the size. And I've set up the job. Here you have the sheet that it's going to be pulling from and the outer envelopes. And what I like to do is just trial piece. Make sure my focus, there it is. Make sure everything looks good before I do a bunch of them. So go ahead and trial piece. It's making its adjustments and running. It's pulled. There it goes. Oh, and the envelope, the answer is. So let's go right ahead and take a look. We have a sheet, yes, and we're going to pull that out. It's hard to do with one hand. There we go. And as you pulled it out, the offering envelope was cleverly tucked inside, so it's not left behind in that envelope. So it doesn't surprise me that the Relay 4500, which also represents the architecture for the 2500 and 3500, would do so brilliantly. But what surprised me was that this little guy, this is the little office tabletop, folds about a half a dozen times faster than the human hand, and nowhere near as fast as the Relay, its big brother, the Relay 2500, 3500, and 4500. But I'm gonna show you a trial piece on this one. The setup is really simple. What lights up is means it's good to go. And you can see that I've adjusted it. There's the outer envelope, inner envelope, and letter. I'm going to go ahead and do the trial piece. Make sure that's in focus. Trial piece. And this is not for high volumes. You can see its tray is not as deep as the other and much, much, much slower. But the same result. We're going to open up the envelope, and there it is. So when we pull out the letter, offering envelope is right there on the kitchen table too. It doesn't get stuck in the envelope. All right, so we've done the trial piece on this. Let's go ahead and run some mail. Create some mail. Start. So it's pulling. Really fast. I didn't give it a lot of outer envelopes, so it's going to turn off soon, but don't want the video to be too long anyway, right? Let's just take a look at one. Yep, there it is. Ran out of letters. That's a really high capacity tray. You can put also this particular configuration. You could go to the next tray when it's done if I planned ahead. Let's go ahead and see our little small office, home office guy doing the same job. Just dropping it right there for you. Of course, these could be all done sealed. And the reason why I'm looking into this for this particular church is because they were not using the sealer mechanism on their current folder inserter, and they were afraid to put the small offering envelope inside the insert tray. So they were actually having people hand insert. There we go. We just created some mail. They're doing hand insertion and not taking advantage of the sealer technology on the inserter. And that slows down the mail machine when you're ultimately putting it on the deck and printing the red indicia on. So what my suggestion is going to be is use this technology that's easy to use for not doing hand inserts anymore. And let the machine do everything from fold to insert to seal. All right, thanks for joining me, and have a happy President's Day.